Our next panelist is here because his father couldn't make it. He's still harvesting, but I didn't think the ladies would mind. It's my pleasure to introduce Tancredi Biondi Santi.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Today we are tasting the Brunello Biondi Santi Riserva 2006. It was a very great year. After the last Riserva produced was the 2004. So this means that not every year we produce the Riserva type. When we finish the harvest, my father and my grandfather, after 36 months, decides if produce the Riserva type or not that year. This because they want to guarantee a quality of the aging of the wine into the bottle. We are talking about more than 100 years of age. The first bottle of Brunello Riserva that was produced by Biondi Santi at the Grepo winery when the Brunello was invented is the 1888. We still have the 2 bottles of 1888. We still have 5 bottles of 1891. And, oh, here you go, my grandfather. And he decided to open a bottle of 1891 to celebrate his 60 years of marriage with my grandmother 3 years ago. It was an amazing experience drinking a wine, a Sangiovese, of 118 years old, still a perfect wine. We produce our wine in 23 hectares of vineyards at the Grepo estate. We have a special clone selection to produce our Sangiovese, our Brunello. This clone selection is called the BBS 11. This means Brunello Biondi Santi, number 11. 11 was the number of the plant reacting better after the phylloxera. We are the only family that can use this type of clone to produce wine. The Grepo estate is a very traditional estate. From the 1888, we didn't change our vinification way. We produce 3 types of wine coming from the Grepo estate: the Rosso di Montalcino, the Brunello Annata, and Brunello Riserva. Rosso di Montalcino is still a Sangiovese 100%, coming from plants that are from 4 to 10 years old. The Brunello Annata comes from plants that are from 10 to 25 years old, and the Brunello Riserva comes from plants that are from 25 until the end of the age of the plant to be produced. Not every year we produce the Brunello Riserva, so the years that we don't produce it, we declassify all the Brunello Riserva in the Annata type. This is why we produce from 4 to 6 times the Riserva every 10 years. We produce with our Sangiovese BBS 11 in the Biondi Santi Tenuta il Grepo winery and at the Castello di Montepo. What can I say about this wine? It's a 2006 vintage. It was really fabulous in our winery. It's still a little bit young to be open and to be drinked. Should wait some more years to evolve in the bottle. We are talking about a wine that can age for more than 100 years. I wish my family wine can tell you the experience of our wine, the experience of our winery, and the experience of our family to produce the Sangiovese type, our Sangiovese BBS 11. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tancredi. And you know, I think when you taste this wine, you get that sense of the underlying backbone of tannin and acidity as well. And that's, you know, also something to consider with the Brunellos that are produced around the town of Montalcino. And 2006 was a great vintage, and this wine should age very well. And I found in my tastings, when I visited the estate and some reservists that I tasted earlier this year, that they really start to hit their stride at about 20 years.